Thank you for joining me as we dive into Command and continue our journey learning about opportunities, the transaction timeline, and DocuSign. In our last video, we had sent off our envelope for signature. My pretend clients have signed, so right now it's showing that it's blue, that it needs my signature. I'm just going to hit refresh because I know it's already been signed, and this should come back green. Voila. Now, when we go back to our Documents tab, I predict we're going to have a couple of new documents. We're actually going to have three new documents. We're going to have a signed version of the listing agreement, a signed version of Addendum 1, and we're going to have a signing certificate. So let's see how that looks. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to scroll down, and look at that. Here's my signed version. Here's my master version. Here's my signed version. Here's my master version. All right. So first thing I like to do, because as I mentioned earlier, I like to keep things very organized. Listing agreement, that's going to go up here under my consultation docs. And the addendum 1, that's going to go under the under contract. Now, when I come back down here, we see that we still have, oh, and here we have our certification. This is what makes those electronic signatures legal. We must keep these. So I always put them in their own little folder and get them out of the way so they don't clutter up everything else I'm doing. So again, we have our signed consultation documents. I have a signed under contract document, and now I still have all of my master documents. Now, remember when we were in the envelope, I said that you could add to the envelope or add to the document, but it's not recommended because it does not save. Let's go back and take a look at Addendum 1 really quick. This is the master. Remember we added the line about all tacos must be vegan? It's not there. Because again, make your changes on the master document as much as possible. You will thank me later. All right, now, since we only get one version of these documents, I want to show you how we manage that. So let's say we're going to jump ahead in the time frame and you've been under contract, there's been some negotiations, and all of a sudden you need Addendum 2. Remember, you only get one master document. So all you do is come into this Addendum 1, you're going to right click and you're going to rename it to Addendum 2. Then you're going to open it up. Going to change this to Addendum 2. You're going to take out your old stuff, and then you'll put in your new items. Let's say buyer has agreed to there we go. We've got to have some Diet Coke to go with those tacos. So we're going to save and close. Now, if we just sent this off to be signed, drop it in the envelope, just like we did in the last video, fill everything out, make sure our signatures are there, send it off. When it's signed and we come back, we're going to have two new documents. This master form will still be here, but then we will have a new green one that says Addendum 2 signed with a green box, and we're going to have a new certificate. And when you get those back, you're going to sort them out and put them in the appropriate folders. So this is the very basics of using DocuSign. There are some more advanced things you can do, like create templates, do some creative things inside of the envelopes, but this is the minimum that you would need to know in order to complete your transactions. All right, join me for the next video as we learn how to get those submitted into Command.